just wanted to say that we'll wait a few more minutes and then we'll get started just to make sure everybody's here. Okay, guys, we'll just be starting soon. If you can pay attention, we'll get the stream running.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our final ISSessions meeting of the semester. We appreciate everyone in attendance tonight. My name is Abdi, and this is John.
Sorry, guys, I'm here. I'll be doing the session takeover with Abdi here. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, John. We'll be your host for tonight. We have a strong session lined up for you all. We'll begin with a breakdown of recent news and incidents in the cybersecurity industry, created by our incredible content dev team. Following that, we'll move on to our middle segment where John will be presenting on the Model Context Protocol. After a short break, we'll close out the evening with our guest speaker, Amir, Vice President of the Sheridan Computer Science Club, who will be walking us through Flipper Zero and Metasploit, a BearHacks workshop. And with that, let's get started. We'll begin with our industry news segment, and kicking it off, we'll be looking at our first story created by myself. I'll be walking you all through the rise and fall of one of the most aggressive ransomware campaigns over the past year, BlackLock. Originally operating under the name El Dorado, which translates to City of Gold in Spanish, this ransomware as a service group first appeared on threat intelligence radars around March 2024. Later that year, they rebranded as BlackLock and rapidly expanded, becoming one of the largest ransomware as a service operations globally. According to researchers, BlackLock was responsible for a 1400% spike in data leak posts. Unlike many other groups that rely on recycled ransomware pulled from hacker forums, BlackLock developed custom malware for Windows, Linux, and VMware ESXi. Their operation used a double extortion model, which entailed encrypting files, exfiltrating data, and then pressuring victims to either pay or face public exposure. In December of 2024, a cybersecurity firm by the name Security identified a flaw in BlackLock's dark web leak site. That one oversight exposed ClearNet IPs, server configurations, and even command line history. The group had reused passwords and stored stolen data on Mega cloud accounts, in some cases, even installing Mega directly on victims' machines to speed up exfiltration. Then, in March of 2025, things got even worse. BlackLock's leak site was defaced, and their internal files and private messages were leaked, dealing a major blow to not only their reputation, but also their operational capabilities. In the end, BlackLock's downfall serves as a powerful reminder. Even the most advanced cybercriminals are vulnerable when they neglect fundamental security practice. Their story also reinforces the importance of strong threat intelligence and proactive defense strategies in disrupting criminal infrastructure. That's my story for today. Thank you all for listening. Now I'll pass it over to Hussein, who will be presenting the next story.
Thanks, Abdi. All right, so I have a story today, something that's kind of revolutionizing cybersecurity education, and it's called student-powered SOCs. So these programs are kind of transforming how universities protect themselves from cyber threats, while also preparing students for the high-demand careers in cybersecurity that they're all kind of chasing after. So what are student-powered SOCs? They're a project that some universities are taking on to train students to work in real world security operations centers. So the students will take on tasks like detecting threats, investigating suspicious activity for the school's network, and triaging security incidents. So this model provides hands on experience for the students while also helping the universities manage their cybersecurity challenges, all at a lower cost. So, why is this important? The education sector is one of the most targeted industries for cyber attacks, but schools often struggle with limited budgets and staffing shortages. So, the student powered SOCs that some schools are implementing address these challenges while also tackling the cybersecurity workforce shortages that we see in the world today. So, for the students, these programs are huge game changers. They get hands on experience with the SOC tools, they work on the complex IT systems that support the schools that they attend, and they'll end up graduating with certifications and job offers lined up. For the universities, on the other hand, it's an affordable way to strengthen their security posture and protect sensitive data from being stolen. Some universities have already been implementing this approach and have seen incredible success with these programs. For example, Louisiana State University has scaled its student powered SOC to over 20 different institutions across the state with $7.5 million in recurring funding. And at some other schools like California Polytechnic State University and the University of Cincinnati, SOC students are graduating with a much higher chance of getting full time jobs afterwards. So these programs aren't just to protect the universities, they're also to protect the students. So, why is this important? The education sector is one of the most targeted industries for cybersecurity education, but schools often struggle with limited budgets and staffing shortages. So, they're creating more opportunities for skilled professionals that are ready to take on the global challenges in cybersecurity. So I would love to see more schools like Sheridan even implementing this approach in the future so that both the schools and the students can benefit from it. Thank you all for listening.
Thank you for that, Hussein. Now we'll move on to Gabriel, who will walk us through an explanation and demo of Helix.
So just a little bit of oh, sorry about that. Just a little bit of oh, an echo. Give me a second. All right, guys. We're just trying to. Oh. Okay, sorry. We just had to mute someone so we couldn't hear the echo. So I just wanted to introduce this project just quickly before Gabriel gets started. So recently we had the BearHacks on, as you guys all know, and Gabriel second place. Very nice. Congratulations to Gabriel, and he will go over his demo of his project just really quickly, and then we'll get into the middle segment. So I will now unmute and mute myself.
Thank you, John. Hi, this is Gabriel, and today I will introduce my project called Helix. Oh, I'm not sharing the screen. Sorry. Okay. And this is my project, Helix, and it's a self-healing Linux system. And the function of it is monitor the log service resources. And after detect any error, it will automatically handle the issue in real time. And I have a demo for it. First, this is a clear command line. And we run it, it shows we have 5 commands. And the first one is run the system. The second one is learn the rule. And the third one is a dashboard. And it's a user interface. I use a Streamlit to build it. And the fourth one is inject. It will inject some fake log to build to test the program. And the fifth is reset. It can reset all the things it's already learned. And let's show. First command is run. And we can see it's already start. And for now, we ran the inject. And it injects some demo logs. And it will show there because the web server is error, so it will automatically restart. And because on my laptop it don't have the MySQL and MySQL, so it will show no confident match. And for the third one, it's an unauthority SSH login, and it will show there. And this is a monitor. We monitor the service, the memory, and the keywords. And the keywords is monitor an authorities SSH login attempt. And after it's monitor, it can show, like the second one, the check memory. There is a config.txt. You can set how many megabits you want. If an application is more than that, and it will kill it. And this is for the basic, and this is a web application. And you can see it's there. This is a dashboard, the user interface. It will show like the kill some process if it's larger. And this is what I inject. The inject show the fake logs. This is all the fake logs. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Congratulations on second place at BearHacks, Gabriel, and thank you for your demo. We'll now transition to our middle segment created by John, and we'll focus on the model context protocol.
My mic and we can start the middle segment.
Take it away, John. Oh, sorry about that. We'll now transition to our middle segment created by John, and it will focus on the model context protocol. Some pretty interesting stuff.
I will be
Take it away, John.
Maybe I won't. Sorry, guys. Okay, so today I will be talking to you guys about a new type of protocol called model context protocol, and it is basically, well, let's get started with it. So, like I said before, I'll be talking about, and it's basically, or something that I've been using a lot, 2 months or so, and I really enjoy how it'll basically change how we interact. Right now, if you wanted to use APIs, and it can get pretty convoluted, and it can get messy when you're it's quite annoying. With MTP, it's a new type of protocol that is created by, and we'll go over a few things today. I don't have my pointer, but unfortunately, we'll go over introduction to MCP, why it matters, how it works, how to use it, and then just our cybersecurity club. So it's going to be, let's just get started. So if you can think about how programs, modules, John who's talking can't hear him well on the Discord. Is it? It's also cutting out. Great. I'm getting a lot of messages. We'll probably have to testing. You guys can hear me well? Okay, perfect. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't have my Discord notifications on, so I couldn't. I was getting. As long as you guys are okay, I can continue and restart. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to go closer to the microphone here. I think my cable is a little bit. My cable is a little bit low, so hopefully this is working better. Maybe the volume was just down. Is it better now? Okay. I can restart and we can go back to the beginning. I didn't get it covered much anyways, and I was tripping over my words, so we can restart better. Oh, wow, you guys still can't hear me. Does anybody have a micro USB to A? No? Audience has one. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not sure what was going on. Come and give me a USB-C microphone or a USB micro to A, so better. If we can confirm that's better, then Still cutting out, eh? Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna try moving the mic up to max volume. Wow. No, it shouldn't be because this is not related to the... Is it better? I'm gonna keep speaking at a solid rate. I can try this. Okay, it's we're trying a different microphone here. Hopefully, it's which one? This one. But it's probably. Okay, does this work better? We swap mics. It's probably gonna be some quality, but at least I can speak into the mic towards you guys a lot easier. Sorry for all the technical difficulties today, guys. Okay, let's continue. And if anybody has any issues, just send someone a message and they'll get a hold of me. So hopefully let's continue here. Okay, so we'll restart. Just a little bit of introduction about myself. So for you guys that don't know me, my name's John. I'm a cybersecurity student from Ontario. I'm in my I stream on Twitch and I love to learn new I love to share all these interesting talks and ideas that I have. So today's focus is going to be on the it's a new protocol that was developed by, for LLMs to interact with your device a lot easier. Because right now, when you try to build stuff that interacts, you have to use a lot of different frameworks, APIs, and connections, and it can get a little bit when you're programming and stuff. So today we'll just be going over a few things about MCP. So we'll go over an introduction to it, why it matters, how it works, and how to use it. And then, of course, we'll just talk about a little bit security considerations. At the end of the day, we are cybersecurity. So, so let's go over the basics of what. So, let me get the slides going here. So, as some of you probably know, we have file transfer protocols and much more types of protocols. This is a new type of protocol, like I said, Anthropic. And it's made to interact with you. So I'm just checking the Discord and make sure everything's valid. Okay, cool, great. Great. Okay, so yeah, so at its core, designed with security standards in place, and it standardized how to large language models or LLM, like Claude or R1. There's another one that Cursor was using called, I think it's just called Cursor actually. Yeah, it's basically just a specific set of models that are agentic and can interact with. So before MCP, connecting to AI systems, like I said before, was pretty hard because you had to use external data sources with custom integrations for each type of data source that you wanted to integrate from. So MCP basically eliminates all and allows you to grab the data from certain parts of your computer a lot easier and integrate with natural language processing. Cool. And this was the logo for Anthropic, if you guys weren't aware. So we can talk about why it matters now. But to talk about why it matters, you have to understand the world before MCP. So if you think about it, if you wanted your AI to access custom API services, database, or even custom integrations for each connection, which would create, like I said before. Sorry, the mic cut out there. But it could even create security concerns because you don't know what data is being accessed where. So MCP aims to change all that, providing a standardized way for LLMs to connect to external systems. This would mean that your AI can seamlessly with your local files, query database. It could work with a shell integration. It could launch custom scripts. It could take pictures of your browser. It could watch videos. The list goes on and on and on. It gets pretty deep. So everything is done with a single secure protocol, all the way from when it was made from the ground up to. Yeah, so we'll keep going, and we'll talk about how it works. The next few slides will have some graphs, like architecture graphs, on how the data is transferred and how the software works properly. So, like I said before, when you're using other types of softwares, you have things like modules, stuff like that. So for MCP, they don't call it modules. They call them clients and servers. Obviously, we know about those terms. Those are not new terms. But basically what it is a server is the plugin or the module. Client is the one connection, or from, sorry. So clients would be something like Claude Desktop, which Anthropic's AI desktop login, interact with their LLM, which is quite cool. And you can also use another client called Fire, I believe it's called. It's letter 5 or number 5, and then IRE. Maybe it's called Sire, maybe it's called Fire, but it's an open source client, and you can connect multiple LLM providers. It's quite helpful. But basically how it works is that it implements a client architecture. A client-server architecture. It has 3 components. It has a host, it has an LLM application like the client, and then it has the server to access external data. So within these hosts, you can get MCP clients, like I was describing before, that maintain like one-to-one connection. Are then programs that you can expose like different endpoints. So for example, in the demo that I'll run really quickly afterwards, I found an MCP server that interacts with. So it's quite cool. You can prompt a Claude or any other interact with this reverse engine just based on how you're speaking, and you can actually change the deobfuscated function. Sorry guys, it can change the deobfuscated function names and deobfuscated variable names, and it can read through how the program functions and name them accordingly. That is a huge step ahead for improving reverse engineering workflow. Obviously, not everything is automated. You still have to do a lot of stuff yourself. A lot more helpful for just increasing the workflow at this point. So we go to the next slide. Basically, everything that's on the slide right now, I'll leave it up for a few seconds. Everything that was in the slides there. Yes, we go to the next one. So we have another diagram here, and this basically shows you how it connects. So this is when I was explaining how servers and modules, you have the one client, and then you have different types of servers using the MCP protocol, and then those servers would connect to different local data sources on your, maybe it's a file system, maybe it's your shell terminal, maybe interaction with a Brave browser. Sorry, maybe it's Ghidra or something like that. So those local data storages on your computer. So the server would interact with your local data. You can also get it to interact with the bottom, over on this side here. This is interacting with stuff like YouTube or Google or literally any website that you can think of. There's a lot of MCP clients that are already out there. So yeah, there's a few things about how the connection. Each connection follows a standardized lifecycle. You can see these console logs in either client, but you can find it in any client, but Cursor client actually shows them in the best way because Cursor is an IDE at the end of the day. It has a lot more potential to be a really powerful client. So yeah, basically it begins with an server responds with its capabilities. Client says it's initialized. After that, they communicate through a request response pattern. You get notifications that go back one way, and if within the client or server, it'll just not connect, and it'll output that it connect. Usually, you can find more detailed logs because it is a new protocol. So they program the. Sorry, guys, the mic is not functioning. Trying my best here. Hopefully, it's. Hopefully, you guys are getting the gist of this, but we'll keep going. Actually, let me just get a sip of water. 1 second. So just to go a little bit more in depth, MCP has two types of features, what they call resources and what they call tools. So we'll go over the resources, and then we'll go. Resources is basically what is like or available to the LLM. It could be system data, pretty much anything that is on your computer sent to the LLM, and there's ways to implement those protocols and functions. So each resource is basically defined by a URI, text or binary data, and if you are unaware what a URI is, it basically allows computers to distinguish one resource from another. It just enables to facilitate interaction with other types of protocols and devices. So the second feature, like I was talking about, is tools. So tools are basically about data. This is what you're actually getting the client to run, or the server to run, I should. So when I was talking about Ghidra earlier, there's functions in there called list. There's functions in there called list function names. Those are all tools that the MCP. These are all tools that the MCP server. So yeah, like I said before, you can integrate them with anything, but they always you always need to invoke human. AI will never just run blindly unless you explicitly go ham. You don't have to ask me every single. But otherwise, for every single chat instruction, it'll always prompt, "Can I do this? Yes or no?" So that is very helpful. So maybe you're running an LLM for like GitHub issues or something, and then it deletes the entire GitHub. Well, that won't happen unless you ask. So as long as you don't ask it to delete the, it'll always prompt you to confirm actions. So hopefully you guys can understand that, because I can see the mic cutting out in and out on my hotbar. So hope you guys heard all of that. So I know earlier I was talking about a few MCP clients. This is just a little bit overview again, because I was talking about it a bit too soon in my slides. But so like before I was saying, I was using the Claude desktop, but I had some issues with it. The MCP integration is not the best, even though Anthropic made it themselves. Basically, when you want to add a tool, you have to go to the JSON and you have to write it yourself. If you use Cursor or Fire or Sire, you basically click a button on the marketplace tool, and it usually runs the npx command to install the tool properly. So usually what you have to do is you have to download and install it on your computer. It'll be using one of 5 SDKs. They only have 5 out right now: Python, JavaScript, Java, C, and C#, I believe. But those are all official SDKs given out by Anthropic, which is very, and it allows you to interact with things if you wanted to program it. Oh, and there's also a TypeScript, which is helpful. So it basically just allows different programmers to program in any language. Pretty much any language you want. Doesn't have to be an SDK, but it's more easier, or I should say it's easier to program when. And then finally, Cursor is, wow, this mic is trying its best, but it so like I said, Cursor is the final, and it basically is an integration, but it was one of the first IDEs to integrate MCP, which was very cool for me because it's built on VS Code and I can use and I don't have to open up desktop to get integrated with my MCP. I can prompt it in my IDE, no problem. So that was really cool. And then we just got some logos there. The first one, second one is the Fire one, and then we have the Cursor logo at the end. Yeah, so we're just going a few more slides. You only have to bear with my cutting voice out in and out for a few more minutes probably. So bear with me, guys. Yeah, so let's just talk about the other. So for servers, they basically, like I was saying before, they can expose different parts of the application through APIs. and create an MCP server that your desktop can now or your LLM can now interact with your desktop. So, like I said many times before, they can interact with files, APIs, custom tools and functionalities, which is very helpful. And if you want to think about it in small programs that share tools or data with LLMs that can connect to local files or servers on your desktop. So that is quite cool. And then finally, I wanted to talk about Smithery AI. So this is a type of website that is a marketplace for MCP tools. There are a lot of MCP marketplaces. I've listed some extra ones down here, like .so, or maybe you've seen Awesome MCP Online. But I actually really prefer Smithery. I've played with a few of them before, and Smithery actually allows you to install a CLI application that all you have to do is prompt npx. You call the Smithery CLI application, and then you say install whatever MCP server you want, and you give it a -- client. And the client that you want to use, you can put in Cloud Desktop, you can put Cursor, you can put in Fire, whatever you want, and it'll make the JSON for you with the launch commands and arguments. So it's actually quite cool how it works. It's not 100% simplified yet. Sorry, it is getting there, but it is I think Smithery has over 2,200 index servers, which is quite massive. But in total, I'd say there's probably over. So even if you can't find them on like Google search, like Obsidian MCP server or GitHub MCP, Discord MCP, browser MCP, able to whatever you want to do, you can get it to interact with you quite easily. And then finally, just because like I said before at the beginning, we're a secure. So let's just briefly discuss some security. So MCP does have security, just like from the ground up with security in mind. So secure servers control their own resources, and you have no need to share. You have no need to share. You have no need to share your API from your computer anymore for your LLM providers. When you use Smithery, it takes you log in through whatever provider you give it, and it gives you a custom Smithery key that is linked to your API that allows you to interact with the server or tool, which is quite helpful. And then finally, each server wow, I didn't say that anything. Each server manages its own and access control. So that's pretty much it, but we have some more practices, and it's basically from the ground up, like I've been saying the entire time. It's designed with security in mind so that no system can access the data that it's not supposed to. It's only going to access the data that you tell it, which is very smart, obviously. And then we just have one more final slide, just like looking into the future of MCP and the development further. And on the right side, that's not the exact logo, but that's pretty much the logo for MCP tools. They use a hammer icon, and that's like the way that you can see that this is an MCP. So I think that this protocol has the potential to become standard across the AI industry for Claude or OpenAI, because OpenAI did actually for MCP, I think last week, and now it's an official documentation. So they're picking it up, and if they picked it up, it's just a matter before it's used everywhere. Google. So it's quite cool. I think it'll be similar to how REST API web service actions, and I think we're going to see a lot more specialized tools emerge, just like like more specific cybersecurity implementation. Maybe some SIEM implementation. That would be pretty cool, I think. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And now we have our break. So hopefully you guys can rest your ears for a little bit. And I don't know if Abdi wants to say anything before we go on break, but that was my entire presentation. Sorry for it being so stressful and rough, but hopefully you guys. And if you have any questions or after the just message, I will try my best to answer your questions. So hopefully you guys understood all that. And thank you for your time.
Yellow. Oh.
I muted you. Okay, so we'll zoom now. Everybody is around. Hold on a second. We're just waiting for Amir to get ready.
Hello.
We just need an extra 5 minutes just for Amir to. Sorry, guys. Just give me another 5 minutes and we'll be ready to go. So 8 p.m. Okay, so while Amir is getting ready, I will be introducing him. So Amir is a former Sydney student, a software design and engineering student here at Sheridan College. He was in third year, and he is still the vice president of Sheridan Computer Science Club till the end of the semester. But he has expertise in backend programming, a lot of backend programming, and also some cybersecurity interest. He's been working with Linux machines for 4 years. Really smart. He's a really smart guy, but really a cool presentation. He'll be showcasing some stuff about Zero and its capabilities, and he's also going to show us some stuff with MSF console. So it should be a really good workshop and a really good time. So once he streams his screen and turns on his mic, we will switch the presentation. Thank you, guys. Mike, hopefully his mic picks us. Hopefully we don't have any issues.
Let me actually connect. This is what a really good. Exactly what it's for. Hacking. Uh, just to make sure. All right. Hello, hello. Testing real quick. All right. Everyone hear me well? Everyone hear me good? Yes, we should be good to start. So, hello everyone. Thank you for coming to the Metasploit Flipper Zero pen testing workshop. I'm Amir. I'm a third year student. I studied SDNE before I transferred to sunny Brockport. It's just in Rochester University, it's about like 3 hours from here. Not too far. That's why I'm still here. That's why I still do things here. And then, yeah, as John was saying, I dabble in a lot of things, front end, back end, uh, blockchain now. I got into that. Did a lot of cybersecurity when I was actually in high school. One thing I did was grade 9, I turned off the whole school's Wi-Fi by running aircrack NG. Um, just kind of probed it, sent deauth packets constantly. And then for some reason, they didn't have that patched or secured for 4 years. So yeah, there's that. Again, who am I? I love cats. Cats are, I meow all the time. People who know me, I just say literally daily. I love cars. I do soldering, 3D modeling, back end programming, front end programming. I love 8 Ball. 8 Ball is one of my fun little games that I like to play. I'm goated at it. So yeah, I do a lot of research. As a kid, I never actually enjoyed school much, which is a surprising thing for me because I never thought I would. I like, for example, if I was studying history or studying geography, because of my ADHD, I just could not sit down and focus and learn the subject. But any tech subject, just absolutely. Oh, is it not changing the screen if I'm on it? Oh, you guys have not been seeing this slide. Sorry, guys. Hold on, hold on, hold on. All right, we're good now. So yeah, sorry. Basically, I self-teach all my topics to myself. Cybersecurity was one of the things that I did. Self taught myself about it. I downloaded Ubuntu server and accidentally wiped all of the things I had on it. But I was like, you know what? What the hell? Let me learn. Opened up my phone, went through a bunch of commands, learned Linux that way. And 5 years later, here I am, standing doing Metasploit training with a Flipper Zero. So look at that. Let's go to the next one. And also, I love food. I just absolutely love food. One thing about me. Anyway, so what do I do, right? And it's kind of the same thing that I just said, but a lot of things that I primarily do. I work in D Sports, which is a stands for decentralized sports. We are not a crypto blockchain company. We are more a sport company that wants to bring the world of crypto to sports in a very fair and not like scummy way that people have portrayed crypto, right? Um, a lot of back end programming I do in the company, some front end, even though I'm not really good at it. And then yeah, as you can see up here, I had a little fun with one of those devices, the Vini phones. It's just they never actually put a password on it, so I got into their admin section, did some funny things. This is my recovery PC. I deleted my whole Windows partition, except my recovery. No Linux, no nothing. It just got deleted. Got into Fdisk, and then I was like, man, this is one of the projects I did. There's an AR message system where you could go anywhere in the globe, put a message there, and then you could show it on other people's phones. This I just took in Staples. I just added it. It was funny. And that's the code for all these. And then, yeah. So, enough about me. Time to hack, right? So, what are we actually doing, right? We're going to go through what a Flipper Zero is, even though a lot of people know. So, I'll just kind of breeze through it. Metasploit, we'll go through what it can do, what it's used for, and then execution time. Hopefully, everything goes as planned and we can actually run a reverse shell and get access to John's computer. That's going to be fun. And then we're going to see what else we can do with the Flipper at the end because we're going to have some time. and maybe we can do some sub gigahertz hacking. Who knows? And then yeah. So, what's a Flipper Zero? It's a tool for special security specialists to conduct the pen testing. It was banned in Canada actually for a while, but Parliament was like, you know what? Let's not ban the use for legitimate uses because it's a good tool. Um, the reason for the ban is because this tool is very powerful. You can go into Walgreens and trigger their codes to say anything over the PA systems. They used to be able to change gas prices on those banners. It's just infrared. It's just the remote. Find the infrared code, RFID hacking. Go near someone, copy the RFID key. So there was a very valid reason it was banned, but what is up with my remote today? There's a really valid reason it was banned, but um, again, they decided to be like, you know what? Let's allow them to mess around with it and find vulnerabilities in our systems. To also again put it in perspective, I once accidentally opened a Tesla car door when I was in a McDonald's parking lot. I was eating my food. I had a Big Mac. I was just messing around with my flipper and I was like, beep, beep. I was like, oh, no shot. I look to my right. I see the lights. I'm like, okay, I'm going to down this burger and get out of that parking lot so fast. And it's exactly what I did. So I don't use the flipper for any illegal purposes. Actually, most of the time, I just have it sitting there, just because I want to have like a reason to use it to find a vulnerability in my system or whatnot. But that's the one time I was like, uh-oh, I may have done an oopsie, and I just drove off. And then again, it was a very slim chance that one thing happened, but you do have tools that you can add on to the Flipper Zero that expand its capabilities because it has a GPIO. So the GPIO, right? It's general purpose input output ports. We have 5 volts, ground, and most of the time you can put boards on there, like a Marauder board. Marauder boards are usually used for Wi-Fi and Bluetooth analysis. Especially for Wi-Fi, you can capture handshakes and actually analyze them, see what encryption it is, try to do a man-in-the-middle attack by copying a handshake, doing a fake access point on the Flipper Zero, and then maybe even, I don't know, using an evil portal, which would, let's say they're using Kojiko, make an evil portal Kojiko to get the router access, and then boom. As soon as you log into the router, full admin access of the entire network. And then you can hide your devices. So, powerful tool, and we are going to be using it to do some fun things with Metasploit. So Metasploit is a penetration testing tool created in 2003. Why is this remote? Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Uh, it was basically created to find vulnerabilities in systems, test how to like deliver payloads remotely, or even just over USB. You can create poison exe files where it will hide in your system's task manager or just open services and copy another file on a USB device as soon as it gets plugged in. It could be a hidden file, and then it could have even an auto run configuration file where you could just connect the USB device and boom, you have access to the whole computer. It's as simple as that. Um, and that's all my things. Okay, yeah. So one of the actually biggest things it can do is um, it can deauthenticate users from Wi-Fi networks. Um, for my purposes in grade 9, when I did this, I didn't have a flipper. Again, I just use AirCrack. But if you have additions on the actual Flipper Zero, like the Marauder board, you can have those antennas, which will have a powerful range of attack on those devices, and you are able to have a bigger radius of attack. So the plan of attack for today, actually, is going to be something along the lines of making a payload, having our flipper run a bad KB script to automatically open the file on John's computer with PowerShell, download it, and auto run it, and close the file and close the terminal screen. Right. So the things I've done right now. Well, let's now start sharing my full screen. Hold on. So now we're on my full screen. Should be. Nope. Hold on, hold on.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I see. Stop sharing this window. Sometimes Discord, man. They gotta put little extensions so we can just quickly do everything.
Flash, none of that.
All right. So right now we got a shell started on Metasploit. Basically, we got a reverse TCP payload. We got the lhost set to what my Wi-Fi is in school right now. I really, 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 really hope that this will not cause any problems because I swear to God, if the payload doesn't work because Sheridan's thingies are not actually good quality network connections between the routers, I'm gonna lose it. We're gonna use Tailscale in that case. We have port 443, and then we are basically ready to start hacking. So I have my flipper. I'll turn on my camera as well because this is gonna be. Oh, I cannot turn on my camera.
At this time.
Video chat isn't available for more than 25 users.
Wow, that's crazy.
That is.
I don't know.
Thank you, Discord. It's okay.
Get a stage.
Do we have OBS still? Ew. We'll just use Photo Booth as my camera. Hello. Basically, I got my flipper, and we have a tool here, which is bad USB. Bad USB allows us to take control of the keyboard either with Bluetooth or with the keyboard, just acts as a normal keyboard, and then we can type anything we want. Normally, you do have to accept the permissions for do you want a device to access your keyboard, but if you name your flipper something that could be known for your victim to have something that they already have, like let's say it's a mouse, or like let's say it's a keyboard, Logitech G203, they would not really notice it, right? Things become an issue when your terminal starts accessing your camera, and I actually had to manually turn that on for this demonstration. So it's not something that's very, easily done, and a lot of people will fall for it because why would a terminal need camera access? But for example, right now, what thing we can do is we can send the picture of me to a Discord webhook. So we'll run that. It's going to open iTerms. Also, I'm not typing this. I can't type that fast. It's going to take a picture of my face. And I have a webhook set up on the back end of SDSC, which basically sends a picture back here. And I've done a lot of testing. John's here. Look at him. Fire. Absolutely amazing. And then, yeah, so we're actually going to quickly write the script. It's not a lot of code, I promise. I didn't have too much time to write the script because I was doing some debugging. But we will do, let's see, Discord, oh, webcam, disk. So I'm just going to edit this to run the script. Actually, it would probably be easier to vibe code this, which I could probably do, which, you know what? Just for the demonstration, why not? Let's quickly do it. Make me a rubber ducky script to download a file on PowerShell and run it and close PowerShell. And this allows us to just have a PowerShell screen turn on, not have this is the site I was trying to use for it, not have the user know about the server being run on their computer, been just deleting evidence when the PowerShell screen is done. We don't need it anymore. And then as soon as that's done, we can go back to our shell, and then we should see one of the hosts connected. So that's the plan of attack. Let me quickly try to find this code that it's trying to send because I need the actual link for the download. Hold on. Let me quickly stop sharing. I'll be quick, I promise. Mail. There we go. Upload files. We transfer. Then I'll share my screen again. Share screen. Entire screen. Okay. So yeah, we got our file over here, interpreter.exe. Definitely not a suspicious file. I would honestly think this is Minecraft spelled wrong. I'm again completely gullible, right? If this is on my computer, I'm triple clicking it actually. So we'll quickly get that going with this. Invoke web request.exe, output file.exe, start process.exe, enter, put this here, put this here, this here, take this, grab that, get the URI, and then we are going to put it here. And all a bad KB file is, it's just a text file, then it reads. You have delay, GUI, which is usually your Windows key, or for Mac, it's command. And then you have string, which is just type the text on the actual keyboard, and then enter, which just types enter, right? And then yeah, this should be pretty much everything we need. So we copy that. We can honestly, to be honest, create a new file here, which I might do because I like that script. Hackjohn.txt. That's the plan. DDDD. All right. And then we're set to actually add this to our flipper. So let me go and connect my flipper to this with my cable. And then let's see what happens. Webcam to this. Oh yeah, I was trying to find the My Little Pony ASCII art for MSF console, but I found it once and I couldn't find it again. And I'm mad. I needed that image for the slides, but fortunately it wasn't there. So we add it to our flipper, we upload, and then we're basically ready to go. Let's turn on my camera actually, photo booth. And John, how do you want to do it? You want to use a USB? Do you want to use Bluetooth? What do you want to do?
Do you want to try Bluetooth for that?
We can do Bluetooth, but
Do USB?
let's do USB.
See?
USB-C.
Let's just see that.
Just to show what actually shows on the screen as well.
Sounds good.
So I just connected the flipper. I'm gonna open up bad USB. Actually, I should have disconnected it first. Open bad USB. Do a Hack John's not on here. Hold on. I just uploaded it.
Maybe didn't copy.
Oh no. It's in alphabetical order. Hack John, USB. So now we're connected. It believes that it is the keyboard, and let's run it. See what happens. Oh, look at that, John. Look at that, John. That's insane. That's actually wild. Oh, we ran into an issue.
Yeah, I saw that error.
What was the error?
I don't know. Couldn't read that fast, but I saw there was an error. PowerShell command. Oh, bottom.
Invoke web request. Invoke web request was wrong?
Well,
Hmm.
AEX, right?
Is it because of the way we typed? Also, sorry guys, we do have to do a little bit of debugging. This is part of the hacking. This is literally penetration testing IRL. I think it's because invoke web request isn't installed, right?
No, it should be. IEX. Oh, it's over here.
Oh.
Try it again.
PowerShell. Just want to do.
Just move it over.
Oh, you have the mouse.
Yeah, it's there. You go.
Close.
Could be there.
Oh. Then why?
Maybe try IEX.
Let's actually read what it gave us. Actually run the script and then pause it at the end of it.
You can
Do this.
I can move it to my other screen if you want.
Oh, close it, I think. My bad.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe I should switch my screen to the other.
what if it actually downloaded and it's not? No, it's not downloaded.
Let me just stream the screen so we can show you.
Invoke web request. Let's make sure the actual link also works. Oh my god.
Should leave it like that, should I?
Ah, that's why the
Good
thing I
luck.
used. No, the
Oh, it wasn't a direct link.
it wasn't a direct link.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds
Hold
good.
on, direct link creator. For one file. Sure, anyone would think copy link. Okay, we'll use Google Drive. Why not? Oh god, it's on BearHacks.
Of course.
I don't even know if I can sign in. Oh, I have a passkey. Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God for passkeys. I recently got not hacked, but I deleted my 1Password database of all my passwords because I forgot my master password, which is hilarious, and that was also generated. So some of my passkeys are missing, and I'm scared to find out which is gonna be a fun time. Interpreter, upload. Definitely no viruses, Google, right? Yeah, approved. Look at that check mark. It's perfect. Definitely not a TCP reverse shell. Share, get link. Do anyone with link, copy link. Google Drive. Create my direct link. Give me this, and does it download?
Nope.
Oh, that's
about-
not fun.
What about the direct one?
That was the direct one.
Oh.
Interesting. Oh, the file looks suspicious. It's only visible to the owner. That's interesting. Well, one thing we can do, just for shits and giggles, we'll say somehow it got to John's computer, right, with the flipper 0.
Filebin.net. I use this sometimes.
Filebin? Filebin.net? We can do filebin.net.
Should be a direct link.
Illegal file extension. Okay. Well, look at that. Security world is amazing. We've basically, it's protecting us from the hack. John is being protected right now, but I'm a stingy, software cybersecurity specialist. I'm trying to get into his computer. I somehow just get him to download it. Let me just send it to you on Discord.
Perfect.
You love Minecraft, don't you,
I
John?
love Minecraft.
Let's get you downloading this. Swear to God, if Discord gives it error, nah, Discord doesn't need anything.
Food Network. That's not the link.
Oh, Discord, yo. So, Discord actually, I don't know if you can share your screen.
I can't.
Discord blocked the message, but on my screen, oh no, it actually did change mine too. It edits it manually.
Wow.
Wait, there's a split second you can click download though.
Okay, I'll try.
There's a split second that you can click download. No. Oh,
They're all viruses.
you want the Google Drive link?
Yeah.
I got you. This is definitely Minecraft, John.
Okay. Well,
Trust
Google,
me.
Google Drive, let me do it.
It'll just give you a warning.
W get? No, look.
Instant. Oh wow.
Banned it from the server.
Well,
Oh yeah, you can do the CPR.
do you have SCP server on it?
On my computer, I think so.
Okay. You know what else I can do? You have WhatsApp?
I do.
Okay. We'll send it on WhatsApp.
Sorry guys, bear with us while we.
Yeah, bear with us for a second. Let me quickly send them the definitely Minecraft file. Oh, you're right. You're right. We'll just zip file it and then send it on Discord again. That's smart. Thank you, Yubo. Interpreter.
Space. Yeah, that's a good point.
Not Levibus. Defo. Defo.
Okay,
I wrote defo.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's gone.
Mm.
That was fast. Wait, I think I can click on it though.
You can click on it.
Try again. That's nope. They gone right away. Yeah. What if you change it to like a .txt and then I'll change it to .exe or something? It's cooked.
This is so cooked, but it'll work.
No, it's he's trying to send me the
Dude,
what?
dead ass. I'm so proud of Discord.
This is crazy.
What's your here? Send it to WhatsApp.
It's the website. It's a real website.
I'm so surprised, but I'm actually also impressed. We'll show the effects of Interpreter and how it actually does the reverse shell. I now have sent it. There's definitely no way that WhatsApp will be like, this is a virus. Don't download it. Because it's Minecraft. Realistically, guys, it is Minecraft. It's free Minecraft. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Here we go.
All you need to do is download the free Minecraft.
Correct.
So let's share my screen again. Sorry for the debugging session mid workshop, but
What's the
we'll get this. We'll get this.
Downloading the file.
We'll find the My Little Puny thingy. Where is it?
I'm gonna stream it out live.
I went live again.
Okay. I'm just downloading it now. Okay, it's downloaded. It's my computer. Okay, hold on. Computer's quarantining it.
Yeah, it's quarantining it. It's like, oh, there's a virus. No, John, it's Minecraft. So one thing that you could also do with the flipper, actually, I'll show you guys the place I got the specific one that I was looking for, MSF Venom. So it's just a lot of MSF Venom payloads that I was looking at. One thing it can do is disable Windows Defender, Windows 11, bad KB.
Okay, I excluded it. It should be fine.
Disable Windows Defender. Defeat Defender.
Okay, here it is. You want me to run it?
Yep. So once we run it,
This
we'll
app
see.
in PC.
Find a version with your PC. Check the why.
I don't know.
Oh, run it on compatibility mode. It
With what?
might have.
Windows 7.
Sure. Find a version of your PC to run it. Did I send you the right file?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Elliot, do you want to try running it? Because do you have Windows 11 or 10? It's not a virus. It's just a reverse shell. It's just a reverse shell.
It's basically the same thing.
You can control the reverse shell if you want. I can send it to you. No, I think the issue. So okay, this one I changed it. Rename. let's go back to what's up. There you go. Try that one.
That one looks like it's running.
Yeah.
There we go.
This one's the correct one.
On it.
So now
Now it says can't.
does that. That's actually
Let's try
insane.
it again. One more time. Nope. It ran it. It was like, yeah, you can't run this on your computer. There's a virus on it.
That's interesting.
I
Well,
probably
look at that.
there's a lot of security restrictions on this. That's good, right?
Elliot, what's your Discord?
Yeah.
What's your come here. You don't have WhatsApp? Do you have WhatsApp?
What's up? But I don't know if really.
Still have it. I still it's not on stream. Don't worry. Don't worry. All right. Elliot, you want to try? I'll show you. I'll show if it does actually get started. So once it does get started, it'll say client or host connected underneath started reverse TCP handle.
Just bear with us, guys. We're trying to get this to work for you guys. Should be pretty cool if it works.
Really want a reverse console. I really want a reverse
I know that would be cool.
While we're waiting, we can also just do some fun things with the flipper. I'm still connected with Bluetooth for my computer. And then we're gonna actually try. Hold on. Let's do add windows, share entire screen. We're gonna try to actually do it to Discord.
Okay, great.
So what that just did, it took a screen capture of my entire screen and sent it to the Discord webhook that I've shown before. But again, it's kind of crazy how this is possible. Obviously, the terminal does need screen capture permissions for that. But if, let's say, you are someone who uses the package image scan, or sorry, image snap, and you have used it before, and then someone runs the script on your computer, it just sends. It works. No problems. Did it work? You downloaded it? Did it run? Let's try.
All right, let's see if it works.
Minecraft.
Yeah, Windows Defender hates me too. Oh,
You know why it's John?
what's going on?
You didn't actually fully disable quarantine when you downloaded it.
Yeah.
It manually deleted the code inside of it when Windows
Okay,
Defender
let's see it.
detects it.
Okay, let me. What I'll do is I'll
That's an actual tactic. That's an actual tactic Windows Defender does, where it actually deletes the malicious code when it does quarantine it. Kind of what quarantine I think means in a sense.
just exclude the downloads folder for now. A little bit later.
We will definitely get this to run. You will play Minecraft at the end of this night.
Select this folder.
What he doesn't know is Minecraft is another term for reverse shell.
Okay, downloads is in there. I'll download it again. Save file. Running it. Come on. Pop up. Waiting for the pop up.
Funny thing, actually, I just discovered. Apparently, let me see if I can show my camera.
It's
Apparently,
the same thing.
I can have the image show on my flipper. My screen will show up on my flipper, if I run this up. So I'm gonna try this actually. PC monitor, checking for Bluetooth. Waiting for data. Maybe not. Is it still giving?
Let's do it again.
Let me see it. Defender's a really funny thingy. I should have used Scarecrow to actually. This is on. When virus and threat protection is on, it will not let any. Just temporary.
Yeah, that's fine.
Quickly temporarily. It doesn't. I don't have any tamper protection on it. So now, to go to what's up?
Yeah. Just click it.
Download, save file.
It'll be a second. Just show if I do that.
More info. Run anyway.
What?
Does it not let you bring it down?
No, it does. It does. You can bring it down. Hello, guys. Hope everybody's enjoying the stream. Troubleshooting, pen testing.
It is still up. That's interesting. What about this one? They're both technically the same.
Yeah.
Wait, before I do that,
Try running silent.
no, I wanted to exclude this, but
Oh, did it work?
oh,
Check your console.
guys,
You know it worked.
guys,
Oh, it worked.
ooh, let's go, let's go. Now we actually have what?
Oh, there's a.
That's my. Is that yours?
Fine. That's mine.
That's crazy. Let me just quickly do this. CLS,
Oh,
LLS. No, wait, no, this is my
that's
thing.
yours. Do LS.
This you sure this is yours?
Fonts, ground control, hacking, ISSessions.
Yeah, that is yours. Well, okay. In that case, it does work.
What do you want to do?
I open up Safari or
Open
let me
up-
see.
Oh.
Chrome.
Help. Let me.
We can
switch
so
on.
we can do a bunch of things actually. Hold on. So we actually have a bunch of commands to do fun things with.
Kill my-
SSL verify. Use the webcam. We can do something like that. Let's do that. Webcam.
I saw it there. There it is. Webcam.
Webcam chat. Let's talk to John. See how Minecraft's going today.
I have a webcam block.
System cannot find that file. Maybe you don't have the specific file. I don't know. Let's try another thing. I want to reboot your computer.
Oh my gosh.
I can do shell.
Reboot my computer. We lose access to the stream.
So now I am in. Now I'm on
My path. My
now I'm
file
on
system.
now I'm on his file system and downloads. I'll just Do you have touch on here?
Yeah, it should. Yeah. Oh, try
Touch.
back. Try back.
Oh, or yeah.
It should work. There you go. Oh no.
GSH. No.
WSL.
WSL. Mount
Oh,
Dick.
launch Cali. Just type Cali. You should be in Cali.
Look at that. Just logging into Cali on John's computer. He's fully unaware. He's playing Minecraft right now, actually. Minecraft's open. He's vibing.
Just mining some blocks, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did it actually work? Try typing maybe. Because sometimes there it is.
There it is.
It's my Cali.
You have Envim on here?
Good.
Good. I was kind of scared. I didn't want to open that. Touch. Amir was here. .txt.
There it is.
There you go. And then yeah.
No, don't do that.
No. We are a white hat hacker, okay? No funny business. I want to get the audio or maybe the mic or camera to actually. Let's do webcam snap. Cam _ snap.
I turned off my thing.
Oh.
It just turned on.
Oh, look at that. Oh, it took it when you closed it. So let's do it one more time. Webcam. I'll go snap. Dot frame. Wow, interesting.
It's just black.
It's just black.
Maybe it's because my thing is on black. No, oh, because
No, I'm not on WSL.
oh, we're on.
I'm on my own. I'm on the interpreter
Windows
show.
now. And my thing is open. Oh wait, no. Try it again. I think I closed it. I think I had it on a lock. I think I had my lock thing for. Try the webcam snap again.
Doing a. Let's look at this first. Hold on. Let's look at your screen first.
No.
Oh wow, that's crazy. What screen you got going on?
Wow, you can see so much.
Wow, is that me?
Yeah,
Why am I so pixelated? And then yeah, so interpreter interpreter show is pretty cool. MSF, you got a lot of fun
It's
things.
the webcam snap.
So
I unlocked it now.
webcam snap. I do the same exact thing though. Nope. He's looking very green. Very green today.
Because I had the block on.
Oh, I think you were playing. Yeah, I think Minecraft kind of
Yeah.
peeped into you a little
Right,
bit.
yeah.
But yeah. So that is pretty much it for the workshop. Deal token. No.
stop this,
We're
stop,
exiting.
stop.
We're exiting. We're exiting. We're exiting. We're exiting. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. And with it next semester, next year, if there's any other interpreter things I find and do, I'll definitely come back. And in person, if we do like a little fun MSF console session where we have multiple hosts, next time you guys can pull up and mess around. And yeah, that's about it for me. Thank you guys for listening.
I'm just gonna end the stream from here just because the mic's working. So I just want to say thanks everybody for attending. I know we had some technical difficulties today, but I really appreciate Abdi's help with helping take over for Jabril and everybody that attended online and presented from online. That was very helpful. So thank you guys for coming out to the session. I really appreciate it. I'm not sure if this is the last one. I think it is, but maybe Jamal can speak on that before we head out. And that's pretty much it from us. So thank you guys.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Oh, okay. Well, whoever's still here, just thank you. I know this is kind of like our last session, but it's only our last session for now. We still go through the summer, and we'll be sure to give everybody more information about, when we're actually going to be doing our online presentations throughout the course of the summer. We'll usually do one presentation every month until school starts up again. So we'll keep you updated. In regards to the applications for the next ISSessions team, we have gotten a ton of applications. We're going to start going through them. If you have not already applied and you would like to, please do so, as I will be closing the applications probably by the end of this week. And then we're going to start scheduling some interviews as soon as we can. Because we know we have exams coming up. So yeah, if you want to apply, please do. If you want to bully a friend to apply, please do. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting those applications, and I'm just super grateful for everybody that's already applied and that's interested. And let's keep doing what we're doing. Great presentation today, everybody, and thank you so much for coming out. We will be sure to share more information shortly, so please stay tuned. I wish this could have been in person, but the weather sucks and my car doesn't work in this weather. So I'll see you guys soon. This is not a goodbye. This is just till next time. So thank you so much, everybody.